Back here with a beam update. All right, I posted this on Discord yesterday. The target for beam, if it's doing an ABC, I ended up doing 5 waves down right here. All right, you can see right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now it hit that bottom perfectly. All right, we had this target in here. I posted this on Discord yesterday because we lost this support line right over here. Okay, it rebounded back up to 0.0288. I thought I was really looking for it, but to bounce back up to 3 here, but it just ended up doing 5 waves down. It did not do an ABC. It did the 5 waves down, but we nailed the target right here. All right, we've had over on Discord, we put the ape trade on there. We put a beam short on there, a Bitcoin short, and all 3 of them turned out to be winners. The Bitcoin one didn't go down as far as I thought it was gonna before it bounced back up. It did an ABC. The A wave was perfect with the C wave, so it ended up bouncing a couple $100 higher than I thought. But as long as you use a trailing stop loss on these trades, guys, lock in your wins. Okay, so we had 3 winning trades on there in the last 2 days. Now the target here, we came down and nailed it. I left this on here from yesterday. I'm gonna get this off here. We bounced perfectly down here. All right, now we'll look and see where this thing could be headed. First off, we're going to take a look over here real quick at Bitcoin. It's getting up there. All right, 53,051 is that 702. I got these locked in right where they should be. Now if we zoom in here, all right, that monthly RSI right at the top. Okay, right at the tippy top. Down here on the bottom, yeah, you can see if we go on a weekly, we got bearish divergence on that weekly right here. Got this high, and we have a lower high. So if we of course, that can take that out with just setting a higher high here. But you can see how close it's getting up there. You know, it could blow right through here. But I want to show you something here. If we zoom in here, I want to show you something pretty interesting. All right, look at these wicks on Bitcoin. Look at these wicks. Every time it pushes up, sell orders. You know, there's a ton of sell orders up here around 53. Look at it, pushes up, gets pushed down, pushes up, sell orders, pushes up, sell orders, pushes up, sell, pushes up, sell orders, pushing it down. All right, you can see it wedging up here. We're going to see if it loses this wedge. If it loses this wedge, we could have a pretty decent correction here. All right, I also put this on Discord yesterday. You know, if it pulls down, if it loses this wedge, it's probably coming down here to around 50,000 bucks. Okay, I did put that on there. Now if you're interested, you know, that's up to you guys, but you know, if you're interested and this thing ends up losing this wedge, you know, I would wait till it loses it, comes back and back tests it, and then I'd take a short, you know, and ride that sucker down. You know, if it does, I'll post it on Discord if I catch it in time. But that could be a very nice, a nice trade there. All right, I'll put a link for MEXC in the description of the video. I use it every single day. You know, sometimes I get a little overboard, like a couple. The trade yesterday, that Bitcoin, I took 20x leverage on that thing. I can't help it sometimes, you know, that's irresponsible. I shouldn't do that, you know. And if we move this up, actually, if we move it up to this next wick here, you know, 50,600, but let's put this back on the 4 hour. You should take the beginning of the move up. That's where your Fibonacci should be. So right around 50,000 bucks, you know, if it loses this wedge. Now if you take a measurement of the wedge, put it towards the breakout or breakdown, look at that, brings you right down there. So pay close attention to that. That could be a nice trade for you. Okay, I like posting these over in Discord. If you're interested, guys, if you're not signed up, we have 77 members now. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much, guys. I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. For $14.99, you get a level 3 membership over there. 9 hours worth of videos. 20 plus videos to teach you how to do this stuff, guys. We have a bull run coming. Life-changing money, okay? That's what it is. In a bull run, you can change your life forever. I'm not saying that by just buying my $14.99 course. I'm just saying this is an opportunity of a lifetime. It really is. I've been in crypto. I was here the last bull run. It can change your life so fast. So, if you're interested, please go sign up. That gets you into our Discord, gets you in with our, with these trades. You can make your $15 back in 5 minutes on a trade like this. You know what I mean? So if Bitcoin comes down here, all right, and it loses this wedge, wait for the retest to come up here and retest it as resistance and then write it down. Not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, guys. That's what I will be doing. Okay. Now, if we look at the 4-hour RSI on Bitcoin, it's right down at the bottom here. The 8-hour is bearish at 50 and a 54. The 12-hour is pulling down, and your daily is right at the very top. It's still bullish, all right? So this thing could break out the top, too. You never know. That's why you got to keep an eye on this stuff, On a 1 hour, it's getting towards the bottom there. You can see how close it's getting to the bottom of this this wedge here. So keep an eye on it, all right? Could be a really good move for you. Over on CoinGlass, 24-hour liquidations, 147.5 million. Open interest, excuse me, look how high open interest is getting. 49.1 billion. It's getting pretty high. 24-hour volume for the market, 132.2 billion for the whole crypto market. You have 50.76% long, 49.24% shorts. All right, that's going to be interesting here. Something's going to happen soon. This has been way too easy. Way too easy. Bitcoin don't work like that. It usually gives you a smack, and knocks you back to reality. All right, for the week, look at these gains. Look at VeChain. If you guys don't know about I love VeChain. I was in that pretty heavy the last bull run. I love that. I love it. I held a lot of it. For the month, look at these numbers. All right, so we're getting very, very close to that. That 702. A couple other things I want to show you here, and then we're going to look at that beam chart. But look at this. Look at the Dow Jones. Let's go out in a monthly. All right, look at this. Apologize. You probably hear my clicking in the background. Full 4.236 bib extension on the Dow Jones. All right, if we come over here to the NASDAQ, we also have the same thing. 4.236 full extension right to the very top. All right, and the S&P 500, S&P right here, just about there. Look, right, we're getting very close to a full 4.236 bib extension. So, maybe all these tie together with a Bitcoin pullback. We'll have to wait and see, but all these are getting very, very high. All right, let's go over to Beam here. All right, we lost this trend line right here. We ended up hitting our target up here at 3 cents. Went up to 0.03, just about 3.2. We ended up hitting here. Okay, you can see right there. Look at that. We nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. Right up to the very top there. That was awesome. Let me get these price targets up here. I had this on here for yesterday. Look at how we nailed that. Absolutely nailed it. Right down to the bottom. Congratulations if you got in a long right here at that bottom. If you trusted me for that retracement there, good job. If you took it, if you got in down here, good for you. I wasn't around last night to get in this trade. I should have just put it in, but yeah, that would have been a nice run from here up to there. You know, if you're using 10x leverage, that's 40% gains. If you have $1,000 on that, you just made $400. You know, just on hitting this bottom and moving up. Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. Okay, let's get that off there. All right, we nailed this target here. Look at that. Perfect. It feels good when you nail them. Believe me, I missed some too. There's no question about it, but we absolutely nailed that. That right here was our target, and we absolutely we crushed it. All right, now we've had a correction in here. I would expect to bounce back up here. This is probably, quite honestly, doing a big A, B, C. I would think so. You know, we had this run up. Usually after a run up like that, your full extension, we have a break of trend. We're probably going to have a push back up to a 618 here. All right, a 618 up at 0.0297. You know, this might be a trade you might be interested in too. You know, that's what I love about being with you guys and in Discord. You know what I mean? As soon as these things happen, we can post them for everybody. You know, get everybody in on this. You know, would be right up here to 618. You know, could possibly come up to the 702, but I will end up having a entry at the 618 here. That's probably more than likely what it's going to do. It's going to come up, you know, come down here, A, B, and then our C wave would end up coming down, and you can ride this the whole way down. That's the great thing about these. If this turns out to be an ABC, you know, you can end up riding it, shorting it the whole way down, then run it the whole way up, run your B leg the whole way up to the 618, then get into a short and run it the whole way down, you know, for a looks like it could be coming down to 0.024. Now let's take a look at a few things and see if a few things line up here. Okay, don't jump ahead of stuff here. Let's take a look and see. All right, first off, let's put our bottom in here. All right, now we got where's the 1 hour RSI? All right, the 1 hour looks like it's getting towards the top here. You know, could have a slight pullback here before it heads up. The 4 hour just starting up. That looks good. 8 hour just turning up. Great. And your 12 hour still pulling down. All right. Our daily, though, is bearish here. Okay. Now these 8 hours, we got the 8 hour 12s coming down. We got the 4 and the 8 right on the bottom here. All right, so I would be watching for that bounce up. Now please do your own thing. Don't do something because I'm doing it. That I don't want. Just do your own thing. Okay, I'm gonna take it from the top here down. All right, I would like I said, I'd be expecting probably, okay, things can change, but just because of break a trend here or 5 waves up, 1 2 3 4 5 waves up, usually you have an A, B, C, and we'll see what happens here, but watch for a push back up to 0.0297. all right, and this type of thing is probably more than likely you have your daily correcting. And I'll put a link for MEXC in the description of the video if you're interested, okay? Please use it if you go over and sign up. But this C wave would end up pulling down. If it does this, all right, your target for your C wave would be right down here at 0.024. All right, that would complete that move right there. And then after that, we should continue on our way up. All right, but I would be looking for an ABC in here, you know, and I could be totally wrong. Don't get me wrong. Just because I nail a couple trades don't mean everything I do is guaranteed. That's for sure, because it don't work like that. And I miss them too. You know, if it was that easy, I wouldn't be doing YouTube videos. I would be just concentrating on trading all day. But I would still be doing the YouTube videos. I enjoy them. All right, so watch this 618. You know, if we end up blowing through it, and the 702, great. That's fantastic. I just don't think that's going to happen with us doing the 5 waves up, hitting our extension. It just looks like a correction's due. All right, so watch for this area here. It's going to be a very important area, the 618, the 0.0297. Watch for resistance there. All right, thank you so much, guys. Please hit the like and subscribe, and I'll be back to you soon. Have a great day, everybody.